The tragedy of the riots at Kanjuruhan Stadium, Malang, East Java, became an extraordinary topic considering the large number of casualties that fell. The death toll in the Kanjuruhan tragedy that occurred after the Liga 1 Arema FC vs Persibaya Surabaya match, Saturday, October 1, 2022, was reported to have reached 179 people. This number is known based on the official release of the Malang Regency Health Office, which was verified by the National Police until Sunday night. The large number of casualties in the Kanjuruhan Stadium tragedy invites concern, not only in Indonesia but the world. When world football silences creation for Indonesia. FIFA, as the holder of the highest authority in the world of football, has also expressed its condolences for the loss of hundreds of supporters. This is a dark day for all parties involved in the world of football, a tragedy beyond comprehension, he added. I extend my deepest condolences to the families, colleagues of the victims who lost their lives after this tragic incident, said Gianni Infantino. In the midst of the atmosphere of grief that hit, the Indonesian public did not forget to guard the problems behind the Kanjuruhan Stadium tragedy. Football observers also judged that the Kanjuruhan Stadium incident did not only occur because of one problem. There are at least 5 issues that have been the main focus to date. First, tear gas. The use of tear gas by the police was the most criticism-inducing act in the Kanjuruhan Stadium incident. Many parties denounced the action for violating FIFA rules and was considered to be the cause of panic in the stadium. Save Our Soccer chairman Akmal Marhali said the police were not carrying out their duties as per proper procedures. In addition, Akmal Marhali also mentioned the negligence of PSI, which he judged did not convey the relevant procedures to the security. The police who performed their duties or security were not in accordance with the procedural and violated FIFA Stadium Safety and Security Article 19.b, where firearms and tear gas are not allowed to enter football, Akmal said in a statement to Compass.com. This is also the negligence of PSSI. When cooperating with the police, it did not convey this procedure that the security of football is different from the security of demos, Akmal said. Second, the night game. In addition to tear gas, the game held at night is also a problem. Akmal assessed that the time of the game at night contributed to the heartbreaking tragedy at Kanjuruhan Stadium. The game was held late at night. PT Liga Indonesia baru has to revise the late-night football schedule because this is very disturbing to comfort and safety in case of unwanted things, said Akmal. A similar issue was also raised by another football observer, namely Anton Sanjoyo. Now business has started so that then the case that happened in Kanjuruhan will not happen as part of the game if the match occurs during the day, Anton Sanjoyo told Compass.com by telephone. They can shift the Persib and Persija match from 20.00 to 16.00, but why with this, Arema FC vs Persibaya, which also has a history of riots, they did not advance, said Anton Sanjoyo questioning. Third, ticket sales. In a statement to the Compass.com, Akmal also questioned the number of tickets sold exceeding the capacity of the stadium. The police have said that they can only print 25,000 tickets, but then Pampil Arema printed up to 45,000 tickets for this East Java Derbies match, Akmal said. It's over capacity, so then the number of spectators is not proportional to the capacity of the stadium, so there are those who are crowded and based on the insistence, and this is a very fatal procedural violation, he said. The coordinating minister for political, legal and security affairs, Menko Polhukam, Mahfud MD, also disclosed similar information about tickets, despite differences in numbers. Mahfud revealed that the security forces had requested that the number of tickets be adjusted to the capacity of Kanjuruhan Stadium, which is 38,000 people, but the tickets printed reached 42,000. The game is still held at night, and the tickets printed are 42,000. Fourth, narrow fanaticism. Furthermore, Akmal assessed that the tragedy of Kanjuruhan Stadium also occurred because of the narrow fanaticism of the supporters. Because, based on Akmal's statement, there were no away fans who were present at the Kanjuruhan Stadium when the Arema FC vs Persibaya Surabaya match was held. The case has been agreed and conveyed by the police that no match should be attended by Bonkor Persebaya supporters, and the decision has already been made. None of Persebaya's supporters were present on the field, said Akmal. This means that the tragedy at Kanjuruhan Stadium is not about rivalry, but about narrow fanaticism, which makes many victims die, said Akmal. Fifth, lack of supporter education. Anton Sanjoyo said that based on his vision, similar incidents have continued to repeat since 1994, when it was the first time that Galatama and the Union were merged into the Pro League. Since then, he has judged that the motherland's football motherland has never paid attention to matters related to the safety of football, one of which is the education of supporters. PSSI has never educated supporters to accept defeat. There has never been enough effort from PSSI. Make this football grow from the grassroots to the professional league with educational efforts.